Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the KKRLA Week 2 Game 1. It is officially the start of Week 2, and we have official new rankings. Let's go ahead and read off the rankings. Now, for the top 6, at number 1 overall, we have the Beat Tapes, coming plus 3 from their last ranking. At number 2, you have the Cuckoos of Shea coming from plus 8 from their last ranking. At number 3, you have the Dafts coming from plus 2 from their last ranking. At number 4, you have Kina Club coming from minus 1 from their last ranking. At number 5, you have the Crimson Knights coming from plus 9 from their last ranking. At number 6, you have the Musical Strikers, who have stayed even with no movement from last week. And then in the net rankings, you have the Song Mixers sitting at number 7, which came plus 1 from their last ranking. The SKNA Records currently sitting at net ranking number 8 from plus 1 from their last ranking. And then at number 9, you have the 8-Bit Legends coming from plus 6 from their last ranking. At number 10, you have the Crusaders coming from plus 6 also from their last ranking. At number 11, you have the Sokina Producers coming from minus 10 from their last ranking. At number 12, you have the Kina Gamers evening out at 0 at number 12. At number 13, you have the Mouses evening out at 0. At number 14, you have the Non-Beaters that have moved down 2 from their last ranking. And at number 15, you have the Third Strikers that have moved down 8 from their last ranking. And at number 16, you have the Kino Records who have moved down 14 from their last ranking. That is the lowest move that we have seen going downwards is the Kino Records going down 14 ranks, while the highest move that we have seen was from the Crimson Knights coming up 9 ranks. So that's very good for this. We have the number 3 Dafts taking on the net ranking number 8 SKNA Records. It's basically spelled $K slash, kind of going bottom left to upper right, and then A, the normal A, and then however you spell records. So I guess with enough yapping, let's go ahead and get this game started. Also, more things to mention. This is the Daft's highest rank they've ever been so far, I'm pretty sure. Last game, the Dafts won their last game 5-3 against the Kina Records, and the SKNA Records won their last game against the Sokina Producers 3-2. Well, ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, let's go ahead and get this game started between the Dafts and the SKNA Records. These two teams playing for a chance to go 2-0 in week 2, as it starts out here with what I believe to be the Dafts winning the first tip. Hollywood trying to put up a shot. That's no good. I'm not sure if this is the Daft side or if this is the SKNA Records side. It's really hard to tell because of how close their colors are as of right now. Actually, we're now in the Daft side as Tusk is moving that ball down. Let's go ahead and read off our rosters for both teams. On the Dafts, you have Beast, Maverick, Storm, and Sultan, Sultan. And for the SKNA Records, you have Wolfman, Tusk, Hollywood, and Salty, Saltie. As the Dafts are making their way down into the SKNA Records side, it's going to be Storm scoring the first goal for the Dafts, assisted by Maverick, that ball moving at 86 kph. This is now the second time that the Dafts have played at their home court, Driftwoods. And along with playing at that, they've played now here 2 times in a row. So that's also something worth a mention. Storm trying to get another shot to put up, but no luck there as Wolfman saves that shot. We're now coming here into the 4-minute mark. Tusk is going to put that ball over into the Daft side. Salty tried to put up a shot. No luck there. You can hear Beast in the background that just demoed Wolfman. Hollywood puts up a shot. Gets blocked by Sultan. A nice save by Sultan to keep this game in the Daft's hands. But if they really wanted it in their hands, they would score another goal. Salty almost put up a double touch. And Tusk is going to get that shot. Assisted by Salty. With Salty's missed attempt comes Tusk putting that ball in and giving us a tied game. That ball moving at 77 kph, giving us a tied game at 1-1 with 3 minutes and 35 seconds left on the clock. Here goes that ball up into the air as it moves into the Daft side. The SKNA Records want a shot at taking the lead, and especially a very early lead, but not as early as the Dafts had their first goal. Trying to set up that shot. Somebody, I believe, was Beast, but I could be wrong. SKNA Records still struggling just a little bit to get this ball to stay in the Daft's side. And that ball makes its way over into the SKNA Records side as it's bouncing from side to side and from wall to wall. As that ball now moves into the right corner of the SKNA Records side. Wolfman's going to get a nice little pinch. Tusk is going to put it up, and what an amazing play from Tusk! Wolfman is the one to pinch it and get it just under who I believe was Maverick, and Tusk found the opportunity, hit it up in the air, and had that ball moving at 66 kph to bring us our second goal, assisted by Hollywood, I'm pretty sure. And now for our fourth tip. It'll be won by the SKNA Records once again, and it was actually Wolfman who got the assist. And my apologies, ladies and gentlemen. The Daft's trying to find another shot to put up. Beast will put it up and tie the game with 2 minutes and 38 seconds left on the clock. 2-2, assisted by Maverick. That ball moving at 88 kph. 2:38 left on the clock as now we move into the fifth tip, which will be won by the SKNA Records, as the SKNA Records want their chance at having back the lead. Tusk puts the ball back in play. Hollywood throws it against the wall for somebody to catch. It's going to be Beast and Sultan running into each other, which actually gives that ball more of a boost as that moves into the SKNA Records side with fast pace. Tusk is going to try to hit it away back into the Daft side. Maverick going to get a piece of that. Tusk going to grab it back as soon as Maverick hits it. That ball rolling in. Tusk is the one to catch his own pass and make this game 3-2 with the SKNA Records in favor. That ball moving at 93 kph. He saw nobody was going for it, and he just decided to take matters into his own hands, scoring the third goal for the SKNA Records, making this game 3-2. Now going into the sixth tip with 2:09 left on the clock, you can see these two teams are definitely fighting for that 2-0 record to start it off. And with no defense from Storm, Tusk will score the fourth goal of the game for the SKNA Records. He has scored all goals for the SKNA Records, and scoring that goal at the 2:04 mark, that ball moving at 46 kph. And here goes the seventh tip. As that ball sticks near the middle, no tip winner was decided on that one. Tusk will hit it away over into the Daft side. Wolfman tries to give a pass to Tusk, as he knows Tusk can definitely put up some plays, but it's blocked by one of the Daft's players. This ball moving into the goal line. It's still sitting there for anyone to grab. Will it be Tusk to score another goal? We don't know. Tusk almost had a shot at it. That ball moving in. Salty puts up the shot, but no luck there as it's sent away by one of the Daft's players. Still 4-2 with 1:30 left to go on the clock. Salty still trying to take big control on it, but that only leads to the ball being sent over into the Daft side. Hollywood tries to send it away into the SKNA Records side. Maverick gets a piece of it, sending it back into the SKNA Records side. Tusk with a nice block. Maverick obviously still trying to put this ball in play and get some nice touches on it to potentially bring them within one goal. Wolfman will get a piece of that ball. You can see that the SKNA Records are definitely stepping up their game to try and have this game as theirs. That ball in the goal line. Salty will catch a pass by Tusk, and Salty will be the first one to score other than Tusk for the SKNA Records, making this game 5-2 with 55 seconds left on the clock. Tusk with the pass, that ball moving at 82 kph. Here goes the eighth tip, that ball moving in to the Daft side as it gets stuck in the middle. Tusk obviously still trying to take control of that ball, gets it over Sultan. Salty puts the ball up in play. Tusk gets a catch of it. It's going to be saved. A really nice save by Maverick. Sultan taking control of that ball, still trying to get a chance to put that ball into the goal, because even though there's 30 seconds left, you can't surely just give up yet, but they obviously aren't, as both teams, even though the deficit may be 3,
Both teams have played very well.
Obviously. You can't say anything bad about either of these teams. It's just one offense obviously is better able to perform than the other. Not by a very big margin, but a very small margin. Was just able to make the better plays, I should say. And that's going to be the game as the SKNA Records move on, making their record 2-0 and making the Daft's record 1-1. As the SKNA Records move on with a win. Tusk is your MVP with 649 score, 4 goals, 1 assist, 0 saves, and 4 shots. Followed along by Salty with 270 score, 1 goal, 0 assists. 1 assist, 0 saves, and 2 shots. Followed along by Wolfman, who had 136 score, 0 goals, 1 assist, 1 save, and 0 shots. Followed along by Hollywood, who had 32 score, 0 goals, 0 assists, 0 saves, and 1 shot. Well, let's go ahead and get in to the after game talk. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the after game talk. That was an impressive game from both sides there, the Dafts and the SKNA Records playing their hearts out. As you can see, you can't really say a bad thing other than one just outplayed the other. Let's go ahead and read off the offensive and defensive attempts of both teams. So, for the SKNA Records, their offense was spectacular, to say the least. You could see Tusk was really trying to take control of that ball. And, I mean, Tusk wasn't their whole entire offense, as he did need some passes, but he did catch his own pass, into which led to a goal, which was pretty nice by Tusk. You could see their offense was moving with strategy and moving with pace as they were trying to keep that ball out of their side and really secured this win, which they did. Their defense obviously played very well, only keeping the Dafts to 2 goals. But it's without a doubt to mention that the Dafts offense were playing with a lot of pace as well, trying to keep up with the SKNA Records. It's just that they really couldn't get past the defense of the SKNA Records that much, and that just led to them losing. Their defense obviously playing very well. It's just that they got out-strategized when I don't think they expected Tusk at that one point when he did. I don't think they expected Tusk to catch his own pass and really just slam that ball in there. Well, thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for watching. Make sure to catch me next game, where you'll see the Sokina Producers take on the Kina Gamers, those two teams battling for their first win at Estadio Vida, which means Stadium Life or something like that. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for watching, and I will see you tomorrow, hopefully. Peace.